Jalen Duren, Jordan Poole, Asar Thompson, Isaiah Stewart, and Cade Cunningham are all on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today. We are talking Monday, November 27th. It's DraftKings, and we're going to get started in 1 second. But first, I got a new deal for you. It is Cyber Monday, and I have the Cyber Monday deal for you. $4.95 for the NBA lineup generator using the promo code CYBER. Click the link in the description. This is my favorite tool to talk about for the people that watch this ConTENders video because I think this can help the most amount of people. At $4.95, I think it's a very approachable price. And it's basically like Sims Ultralight. We generate thousands and thousands of lineups on the back end, and we get rid of all of the ones that we think stink. We present the rest to you. Choose contrarian builds, chalky builds, balanced builds. You can lock a player or swap a player if you want. Lineup pops up on the screen. Click save if you like it. Click discard if you don't. Another one will pop right up immediately. You can export up to 20 via CSV. If you're just trying to get a little bit better at building out 1 lineup, 2 lineups, 3 lineups, something in that area, this is absolutely the tool for you, and you get to check it out for less than $5. Promo code CYBER. Click the link in the description of this video. In first at number 5, we've got Benedict Mathurin, shooting guard, small forward, eligible 5,100, projected for 25, winning lineup 25% of the time. I went 26 minutes. He's around a 0.9 to 0.95 guy in this spot. They're 12-point favorites against the Blazers. 15 points on 23% usage, 4 boards, an assist and a half, a stock. I like the price a lot at 5,100. I love the position, and this matchup is perfect. Sticking with the Pacers, we've got Jalen Smith in at number 4, center only, 4,200, projected for 23. The goal is 30, winning lineup 27% of the time. Now, there's a huge caveat here. If Aaron Nesmith is in, I think Jalen Smith goes back to being the backup center to Miles Turner. If he's out, I think he goes back to being the 4 for the Pacers, behind Obi Toppin, and then Isaiah Jackson becomes the 5. We'll see how that all looks. But either way, Jalen Smith is an incredible point per dollar play. 20% usage. I went 19 minutes, 1.2 fantasy points per minute, 11 points, 6.5 boards, an assist and a stock. Fills up the stat sheet at a $4,200 salary. Either way on the status of Nesmith, Smith looks good. Big time jump up in tier because there's no value out there. And Isaiah Livers is in at number 3. Power forward only, 3,500, projected for 18. The goal's 27. He's in the winning lineup 38% of the time. I went 24 minutes for Livers. Now that he's back, he's playing in and around that and might close. He could play more. He's like a 0.7 to 0.75 fantasy point per minute guy, but he does get a pace up matchup against the Wizards, and the Wizards are as awful as the Pistons, or at least close to it. 8.5 points, 4 boards, an assist, and a stock. But we don't really have a lot of guys at cheap salaries, and if you don't use guys like this, then you can't get to Jokic, Embiid, Halliburton, etc. Back to Indiana at number 2 for Bruce Brown. Point guard, small forward eligible, so another pacer that has guard forward. Massive if you want to build out these lineups and have flexibility. He's 5,600, projected for 28, goals 37, winning lineup 39% of the time. I went 33 minutes for Brown. He's a 0.85 guy. He should look fantastic against Portland. He's just going to do a little bit of everything. He's a connector. 12 points, 5.5 boards, 3 assists, 2 stocks. You're getting a point guard or small forward or guard forward utility. All of this flexibility really helpful on a 5-game slate. But the best play on the slate, it's not even close. It's Jaden Ivey. Point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5,400, projected for 31, goal 36, winning lineup 64% of the time. Assuming Jaden Ivey is continuing to be in the starting lineup, he's playing like 30 minutes. He's a fantasy point per minute guy in an outstanding matchup against the hapless Washington Wizards. 17 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and a steal for Ivey. His price doesn't seem to be rising, but he's a legitimate per minute dude. Like, a fantasy point per minute is a real, for a guard, that's a high rate. It's a lot easier for centers that are getting rebounds all the time. Jaden Ivey does it with his scoring. And against Washington, he should have no problem doing that. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, November 27th. FanDuel version around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We are back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the ConTENders.